Hello. So we're still live on YouTube. I've just shared the YouTube links to our groups. I've shared the YouTube links to our group, and I'm going to share it on our Telegram channel too, so that people who are on Telegram can come on board. I'm going to share the. Don't forget, I always save the last one we did is not going to be saved on YouTube because it cut at a point. But I am going to start from the beginning again so that I can save it on YouTube. My network went off, but I am back now. Let me also share the Instagram link on our WhatsApp groups. Hola. So while I'm sharing it on our WhatsApp groups, you can go ahead and share it on your status. Don't forget, I said that if you want to share the lives, the best place to share the life is on your status, because that's where people are actively on. That's where, just say, if you're a business owner, join this live, share it on your status. If you're a business owner, join this live, you can share it on your story, you can share it on your Instagram story. Just share it, or your WhatsApp status is by far the best. Just put it there. If you are a business owner, join this live. So I did a carousel post on my Instagram today about what I have learned running I opened my free business owners community in January. I opened a free business owners community in January, and since January I've been running that business owners community. We've had thousands and thousands of people join that community, and I did a thread today on my Instagram on what I have learned working with this business owners. So this live video is specifically for us to talk about detailed targeting, the technical part of detailed targeting, which I was already going into, and of course the other part of detailed targeting that actually fuels the technical part of detailed targeting. Hi, YouTube people, welcome back. So while I'm waiting for people to join, those people who went to share to come back and join the live, I'm going to tell you guys what I have learned from working with business owners for the past almost a year. Pure Skin Fix, welcome back. Eve, are you here? I think I sent you a message that I'm back live. So yeah, I'm going to share with you guys what I've learned working with business owners for the past few months before I continue the live training, and then you can ask your Q&A. Let's just take it that this live training is starting by 9, and then we'll probably finish soon, okay? So what I have, okay, Eve, thank God you're here. So what I've learned working with business owners for almost a year now for free. I am going to tell you guys this thing, and I hope that you take it to your heart, and I hope you use it for your business. Number one thing, I've learned a lot from working with them. I'm going to tell you the things that I saw that is actually stopping them from growing. There are a lot of amazing things about business owners, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you the ones that are stopping them from growing. So you probably see if you are in one of these places, or you want to look at that and analyze yourself, okay? So first thing first, one of the biggest issues that I have seen with online business owners is entitlement. Online business owners are very entitled. They are entitled to so many things. I don't know if you know the concept of entitlement. Somebody being entitled is somebody who thinks they deserve something they actually don't deserve. Somebody who feels they have access to something they don't deserve. That is someone who is entitled. You can see entitlement with children. Children, if you want to think about people who feel entitled the most in this life, is children. Food they didn't work for, things that they don't deserve generally, things that you did not work for. That's the concept of entitlement. Online business owners feel very entitled if they just open an Instagram page, or they just show up online for one day. They somehow feel that because they showed up online, and because they're posting, or because they ran ad once in a lifetime, someone like me, people like us who run ads every month, every week, we should go to hell. Them who are just running ads once and probably are spending 800,000, they are the ones 800 naira, not thousand. 800 naira, they are the ones who deserve the growth. They are the ones who deserve everything. business owners are very entitled. They are entitled to answers they didn't pay for. You see a business owner, they will enter into your DM as a business trainer. And then if you can relate to any of these things I'm saying, please put it in the comment section. There's no point. We are just being real here. I'm going to go ahead and teach you about detailed targeting, but I'm just trying to detailed targeting or no detailed targeting. Very important. But what I'm saying now will probably help you move faster. All right. Second thing, business owners, they come into your DM as a business trainer. You see them in your DM. They're asking you questions that these questions are, if you were going to put a price tag on them, they may be up to $1,000. If you are going to maybe work with a company to fix those issues, their problems are worth up to $1,000, $2,000. Business owners will get into your DM, ask you these questions, and then feel entitled to an answer. I'm about to launch my business. I don't know what to do, man. It's even good. They just enter your DM. I'm about to launch my business. I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do? And then they are calling you and they're expecting you to answer for something that they didn't even pay for. They don't deserve that answer, but they're going to be your DM and they're going to expect you to answer just because you positioned yourself online as a business trainer. They expect you to answer them irrespective of if they paid you shishi or not. So business owners are very entitled. Online business owners are very entitled. They show up a little bit online. They feel like they should be the ones who are cashing out. They are entitled to results that they know nothing of. So they see maybe a business trainer posted what these people call this thing? A testimonial about their clients that is making 7 million a month, all those clickbait testimonials. The next thing, a business owner is feeling entitled to that kind of result, even without understanding the price that the person had to pay. So online business owners are very entitled. Another thing about online business owners that I've noticed working with them for almost a month now for free is that they actually do not want to grow. So many online business owners don't want to grow. They just want a little bit of money. They want a little bit of cash flow. So the reason, apart from the fact that they only want a little bit of money, another reason why I can concretely say they don't want to grow is because they never want to invest time and they never want to invest the hard work. They just want the results to come. And these two things are the elements that makes up any form of growth. You have to invest time and you have to do the work. But online business owners don't want you to tell them that. There's Samatan. They don't want you to tell them that. They just want you to tell them what they will do right now that will give them the results. Right now. Nah. Give me the answer now. Let me go and try the tips and tricks. Let me get that sale in. That's what they want. A lot of people don't want to grow. Growth is a long-term journey. Growth, you have to plan it. Growth, you have to trap it. Growth, you have to fix your mind on something. A lot of online business owners do not want to grow. They are just in it for the side hustle. Somebody just told them, they just created an Instagram page. They are posting their business. They are doing all of those things. They really don't understand the concept of growth. They are in their mind. So many people in their mind, they are not doing what they are doing for growth. They are not doing what they are doing to become, get awards or be one of the world richest people. They are just doing what they are doing for 50K or 100K. And those are the first set of people I disqualify for working with me. You can never work with me if you don't have the mindset of growth, because mindset of growth is aka poverty, is aka failure, and I cannot have that aura around me. And there's a way they behave when you talk about things that they can actually do to grow. They are very uninterested, and this thing can be it can be something that you are not it's not intentional. You are not intentionally doing it, but unconsciously you've been programmed to want tips and tricks. You've been programmed to want things to move fast for you. You can't be on defenses. Either you want to grow or you don't want to grow. So if your mindset is always, I want it fast, I want tips and tricks, I want to do it today, I don't have the time, you don't want to grow. I have noticed it. I've worked with them for almost a year for free. So many people don't want to grow. Another thing that I have noticed about online business owners is that they don't know their numbers. Simple numbers and mathematics. A lot of people don't understand that having an online business is, I don't know if they don't know it's a full-time job, or they don't, I don't know. maybe it's because a lot of African children literally don't know maths, or we don't understand. You know, when white kids are in school and they are studying maths, they are studying physics, they literally are explained to why they need those concepts. Yes, the concept of learning math. I hope you are learning from this life. If you're learning from this life, put in the comment section that you're learning from this life. Now, the concept of mathematics and physics is something that they explain to them. The reason why you're studying math, the reason why you're studying physics, the reason why you're studying this, the reason why you're studying analysis is because at a particular point in your life, you're going to need it. So you see a lot of African children growing up and telling you that, what do you want to use maths do? What do you want use maths do? What do they want use maths do? That concept of what they want use maths do, what they want use physics do, is the same thing that they brought to business. They don't understand that these things have technical parts. These things have analysis parts. These things have data parts. Let's take, for example, I only want to work with 50 clients per month in my business. I only want to work with 50 clients per month in my business. And I understand that my conversion rate is around 10%. What I mean by my conversion rate being 10% is that if I talk to my personal conversion rate is higher than 10%, but I have a team. My sales team, generally as a team, our conversion rate is around 10%. The normal conversion rate is like 2%, but our own is way over 10% because it's something that I have been doing. Now, since I understand that my conversion rate is 10%, which means if I talk to 100 people, 10 of them are going to pay me money. If I want to work with 50 people, it just means I need to talk to 500 people, Abby, and then 50 of them will pay me money. Or it also means that I need to increase my conversion rate. Or it also means that I need to increase the quality of leads. So the mathematics, the data part helps it. It just looks like what I'm doing is easy. And let me tell you something, this data part of my business is what forces me to be motivated. Let's take, for example, sometimes in my business, I completely lose motivation. I'm irritated. I'm upset. We all experience it. If you're not experiencing it, you know, we all experience it. What pushes me back on is that there's data for me. There's numbers for me to hit. So I have to come back on. So many times, the fact that they don't understand this data and they're not even interested in understanding all of this data is one of the reasons why their business is not moving. Because when it comes to the online business space, you have to understand data. You have to know your numbers. Because you cannot be reaching out to the whole of Instagram at once. Of course, everybody prays to be among the 1% of the 1% on Instagram, where buying from you has become a luxury. But not everybody is there. So before you get there, you have to have some kind of data analysis. Business owners are not interested. And I've told you, I personally think it's because of the background they have with mathematics. I was looking at a reel today on Instagram. The reel, the person was showing a kind of children's game, something you can be doing to, what's it called? Keep your kids busy while you are doing something else. So the game was, you know that fan has some fan, they have 4 wings. I think, is it wings they call those things? Wings. They have 4 wings. So the game is that you tie one balloon to one of the wings and put the fan on a very extremely low speed. Now, if you tie more than 4 balloons on that thing, or you increase the speed more than it should be, the balloons are going to tangle together. Now, one mom saw this hack online, went and tied like 8 balloons on 4 wings, increased the fan, and then posted a video that has almost 1 million views criticizing the person that came up with this idea. It has thousands of comments, and I came under her comment and called her because I kept reading through comments. I was so upset. I was reading through comment and I saw a comment where she commented under someone else's. So I called her out and said, the reason why this thing did not work for you is because you didn't use common sense. The mathematics is wrong, the physics is wrong, the fan is too fast, and you can't tie 8 balloons. And people started commenting under me. Common sense. So when you're a business owner that you don't understand your numbers, people are going to keep teaching you, people are going to keep showing up online, and you keep saying that you're not getting it right because you don't know your numbers. And a lot of online business owners are not even interested in knowing their numbers. They just want a quick fix. They want tips and tricks. They don't want to learn the strategy. And I can go on and on and on about what I have seen with on. Another very interesting thing about online business owners is that so many of them don't understand the value of investing in their business. And the reason why they don't understand the value of investing in their business is because they don't want a business. They are not business owners. They are side hustlers. They even talk like side hustlers, online vendor. They talk like people who they are not going anywhere. So why should they invest money in their business? And thank God that my business is a low volume business. I don't even want to work with everybody. But if this is the kind of person that you are, you don't care about numbers, you're probably not interested, you are looking for tips and tricks, you probably have to rethink the whole concept of business. Maybe you should go and get a job. Just go and look for a job, go back to school, increase your knowledge and get a job. One morning we were in our community and our coach came and typed things you should do to increase your sales this week. Maybe you should quit sales. And that's true. Probably you should quit having an online business and go and do something else. Open a shop in wherever, get a job. If these things are you, my data shows that you are not going to, your business is not going to go anywhere. That's for sure. So let's learn about, how many of you learned from this section? I really wanted to, there are so many other things I can say, but I want to teach you about detailed ad targeting. There are so many other things I can say. If you learn from this section, you should probably comment, put in the comment section. The reason why I had to talk about this part of this thing is because I just remembered it. I just saw the post on my page and I just remembered it. And it's definitely something that you should have at heart if you are a business owner. Some of these things are unintentional. You don't intend to be this person. You don't intend to be this person who is not interested in data. You don't intend to be someone who is entitled. You don't intend some of these things. But if you find yourself in this space, you're probably not going to move fast. And that's the truth. You're probably not going to move fast. Another thing, they are very selfish. Very, very selfish people. When anything, even when the thing they are doing, thinking is going to favor them, is clearly not going to favor them, they keep doing it. They keep doing it. They keep spamming. It's just crazy. If this is one of you, if this is something you're, I don't know how long I'm going to run a business owners community for, because I would like to say I'm not a people, I try not to be a people pleaser, so I really don't try to please people. I don't care if you are happy with it or not, but so far so good. I've been running it. This is what I've learned, and until I maybe shut it down or maybe monetize it, I'm going to keep coming up with updates on what I have learned working with business owners for free. I have paid clients. I'm just giving you general things I've learned from my paid clients. Behave differently, because the first thing I do when you come into my space is to tell you what I will take and what I will not take, the kind of mindset that will work for you and the kind of mindset that will work for me. So my clients have the same type of behavior. So let's get into detailed ad targeting. Now, when somebody should type detailed ad targeting, type it. Now, when you hear about the concept of detailed ad targeting, the first thing that comes to your mind is the word detailed. Detailed. I searched before some of this definition. So the first thing that comes to your mind is detailed. When we're talking about detailed, we're talking about something that is beyond surface. Something that is beyond surface. So if you really want to get people to buy something from you, a lot of you have paid people to do your targeting for you. It probably did not work. A lot of you have tried targeting for yourself. It probably did not work. So what is the problem? One of the problem is the word detailed. Detailed ad targeting means targeting people using a whole lot of beyond surface information. Beyond the surface information. You're targeting your market beyond the surface, beyond surface, beyond what every other person is using. So under the concept of detailed ad targeting, there are two things you really want to know. And those two things are the technical part and the psychological part. The reason why the technical part is going to work is because of the psychological part. But let's look at the technical part first. Now, I talked about technical before this life went off, and we went ahead and we described technical. Now, let's describe technical again. When you're describing technical, there are a couple of words that is going to show up. The number one word that's going to show up is the word practical. Practical. How many of you know what practice is? What's practice? Somebody put it in the comment section. What is practice? Practical. All of you. I didn't do food and nutrition in school, but my sister did, and they did a lot of practicals. What is practical? Practical. Basically, doing something. The act of doing something. You're practicing something you just learned. You're doing something. That is the number one word that shows up when you want to analyze the technical part of detailed ad targeting. One of the words is practical. You have to do it. Remember, I said that online business owners are entitled. So you run ad once, and then your targeting did not work. The next thing, you want to pay somebody to do it for you. Or the next thing, you say, they work once or twice. Have you ever seen somebody that wants to, what is one skill that you have acquired? Maybe you want to learn how to sew. You want to learn how to sew, you go for practical once. You did not give us, the cloth wasn't given. And then you say, tailors in this life, they are teaching rubbish. That is what a lot of you do. So the one word that is going to come up is practical. You have to keep doing it. Another word that is going to come up when you're analyzing what technical is scientific. Scientific is very basic. Everybody knows what science is. Science is the concept of, if I still remember, the concept around science. I'm not a science student, but the concept around science is formulating a hypothesis, which means an assumption. You are assuming something. After you assume the thing, you literally have to go and do test run on that thing, and then you analyze it for you to now say, okay, this thing is verified. It's by the result of your analysis that you verify it. If you come to my life, you're going to learn beyond basics. That's for sure. That's for sure. After first of all, you formulate an idea. Don't forget, a lot of you, the first thing that comes to your mind when you want to target people is the idea. Okay, this is what I'm going to put in my targeting. After you formulated this idea, you try it, you're scientifically testing it. When you're done testing it, you're now going to gather the data, and then that is how you know if you're right or you're wrong. The next thing we want to look at when we're talking about technical is applied. Applied is kind of like the same thing when we're talking about practical. Something has been done, you have to apply it, you have to keep doing it. And then, of course, non-theoretical is the last word that you see when we're talking about technical. Non-theoretical basically means something that you are not just guessing. So some of you are disappointed by, I thought it will work. Until you have to throw away that emotion. I thought, you cannot think it will work. That's theory. If you thought this is how to target your audience and you did it and it did not work, auntie, uncle, you are wrong. That's the technical part. If until it start working, you are not technically correct. So I thought this that is done and you try it did not work. Don't assume it does not work. No, you don't know how to do it. You don't get the technical part. So the technical part is the part where you literally have to learn, apply, analyze, and keep doing it. In fact, I am so skilled with ad targeting that I can literally run ads without setting an interest. And the ad will still work well over time. Now, the interesting thing about the two concepts I'm going to teach you is that they work with each other. We've analyzed, how many of you have understood the technical part? The technical part is the part of doing it over and over again until you get it right. How many of you have understood the technical part? Now, after two of them work side by side. So this is the technical part, this is the psychological part. The psychological part starts from the concept of what I call micro-marketing. Micro-marketing. And I seriously will beg you to listen to me at this point. Micro marketing. Now, a lot of you, what you know is target marketing. My target audience, online business owners, online gurus. Now we cause this one. Probably I'm not there, but I'm going to generalize. Now online gurus cause this one. Target marketing, target marketing, target marketing, target marketing is the set of people that have the potential to eventually buy from you. Eventually. So let me give you a very good example. Let's say you sell real estate. Real estate, everybody who is an adult that is packing out of their parents' house, everybody for a year, if you know say for a year you are here, you don't want to buy a house, put it in comment section. If you're on this life and you don't want to buy a house, put it in the comment section. I'm pretty sure nobody will put anything because everybody is a potential house owner. So that is target marketing. Target marketing is the concept of somebody who has the potential to eventually buy from you. Skincare, women who want their skin to look good, or women who have dark spots, acne, this one, that one. Someone like me, I used to have pimples a lot. I don't even know if they were pimples, but they were just small, a lot on my face, black spots. I did not give a damn about doing anything about it. But if you were to analyze me using target marketing, I look like a target market, right? But I'm not, because I wasn't going to do anything about it. Why was I not going to do anything about it? Because I've tried and it did not work. So it got to a point I rested. So that makes me just a target market. Another good example of just a target market. I am in your target market space. Let's say you're selling women's clothes. I'm your target market because obviously I'm a woman and I like women's clothes is probably going to be my thing. So let's say I'm in that space, but I don't have the money to buy your clothes. I am a target market because I can eventually get the money. I hope you guys are getting me. So target market, inside of your target market, some people can buy, but who are those people who can buy? They are the people who we call your micro market. It's not we. I call them micro markets. Your micro market, see the difference. Target market has the potential to buy from you eventually. Micro market has the potential to buy from you immediately. Do you see the difference? So how do you know your micro market? How do you know your micro? I hope you guys got the difference. If you got the difference, put it in the comment section, or if you want me to repeat what I just said again, I'm going to repeat it for you because you really need to understand this concept. If not, your detailed targeting will be trash. So your micro market is somebody who has the potential to buy from you immediately, while your target market is somebody who has the potential to buy from you eventually. Maybe not immediately though. So these two people are very important. But when it comes to detailed targeting, and the concept of detailed targeting is different, is relative on what your goal for that ad is. But let's say your goal for that ad is that you want to make sales. If you want to make sales, thank you so much. If you want to make sales, if your goal, okay, I'm going to repeat, I'm coming. If your goal is that you want to make sales on that ad, then your focus is your micro market. And trust me, you are never going to get to your micro market just by using information you have about your target market. You won't. You will not. You have to dig deeper. You definitely have to dig deeper. You have to understand the things that matter to them apart from buying from you. The things that affect their buying decision. That is the reason why your targeting no dey work. No be say you no pay anybody to do targeting for you. The psychology of your technical is wrong. So if the psychology of your technical, if you're marketing to somebody that does not have the power to buy from you immediately, for so many reasons, like I said, it can be that they are not interested, it can be that they don't have the money. There are so many reasons why this person is not your micro market. If the psychology of the ad you're running does not match with the technical is just to impute data. Your ad is not going to do well. Your ad is not going to be a detailed targeting. The interesting thing is that if you get the psychology of your micro market very well, just by articulating it rightly, you will still get their attention even without the technical part. The only thing is that you're never going to get to the point where you will get the attention even without the technical part if you don't master the technical part first. Example, me. I run all my ads right now without any single targeting per quote. I don't put, when they say targeting, when we get to that point of targeting, put interest, all this, and I don't put shishi. I don't put interest. The only thing I put is location, age range. That's all. Why? Over time of running ads, I've been able to understand the psychology part, and I'm able to articulate it in speech so that when the person I am targeting hears me talking, they know I am talking to them. But you are never going to achieve this state of genius if you don't practice the technical part over time. And the fuel to getting the technical part over time is micro marketing. You have to have enough detail that is beyond basics. And micro marketing is not a guesswork. Understanding your micro market is not a guesswork. In fact, inside of my signature program, Online Business Pro, one of the first practical that you have to do, and it takes a little bit of time to do this research, is understanding your micro marketing. You can't guess who your micro market is. You have to use some pointers to do some research. So I said the technical part has to science. Form your hypothesis. This is what I think that my micro market is, and then you have to go to the lab and test run it, and then you come back with your data. So the reason why your detailed ad targeting is not working is because of that gap in micro marketing. So a lot of online gurus have told you about your target market, who is somebody who has potential to buy from you eventually. But when you want to run ad for sale, you have to go after somebody who has the ability to buy from you immediately. How many of you have understood me so far? How many of you have understood me so far? I hope you are getting the whole concept of detailed targeting. So a lot of you just want to say, okay, I'm a skincare brand. What in the detailed targeting? Two skincare brands don't have the same detailed targeting because your messaging, the goal for your business, the thing that your cream or your whatever solves is not the same thing that your That's the reason why I am very shocked when a lot of people tell me that competition is their problem. Because I don't even know how competition is your problem. I don't understand how competition is your problem because, like I said, two skincare brands can have the same target market, but they don't have the same micro market. Because the reason behind your brand, the reason why somebody is going to decide to buy from you is separate from the reason why they are going to decide to buy from someone else. So this is my cream. Nature's Secret. I hope you guys can see it. They say if you do like this behind this thing, the light will reduce. It actually works. Wow. So this is my cream, Nature's Secret. These people, they are a skincare brand. They have like skincare brands now. No, this word they feel only reach 1,000. Wait till 1,000, 1 million skincare brands. These people don't have any competition because they are even if they are a skincare brand, they are selling cream. Their micro market is different because their cream is for a specific set, only a specific set of people can buy from them immediately. How did I even start using this cream? Somebody asked for a recommendation. This skin type that you have, what is good for it? Dry, black, blah, blah, blah. And she explained the reason why this skincare is good for me, and I bought it immediately. So you have to, and understanding who your micro market is, like I said, you don't guess it. It's one of the topics that are heavy on inside of Online Business Pro. You cannot guess it. It's a concept of 50% understanding who your business is. So you're a hair brand. You are not a hair brand to everybody. So what kind of hair brand are you? And if you don't understand the dynamism in your brand, you probably need to start from there before you start worrying about targeting. Because you see that targeting is not just about, what is it called? General targeting, company, industry targeting can be the same. But when it comes to purchasing power, somebody to buy from you immediately, is beyond target market. You need to understand your own micro market. What's the meaning of micro? Let's check. What is the meaning of micro? So, what's the meaning of micro? What is the meaning of micro? The meaning of micro, in a nutshell, is small. Small. So your micro marketing has to be very tiny. It has to be straight to the person you are talking to. And you know the interesting thing about the fact that micro marketing means small? Let's take, for example, let me give you guys a very clear example. So you are selling skincare, and the skincare, I'm using skincare now. Now, skincare, you're selling skincare, and we are how many? What's the population of the world now? Population of the world, who knows? Where are my smart people? I don't even know them. I want to go and ask. I'm using population of the world 2022. Okay, so according to what I have here, the population of the world, I don't know how correct it is, but the estimate here is 8 billion people. 8 billion people is the population of the world. Now, these 8 billion people, we all have skins. I will be alien. So, which means that all of these people are your target markets, from children to adults to everybody. Now, population of Nigeria. So, the population of Nigeria at the point 2022, I don't know if it's absolutely correct, but I want to use it. I'm heading somewhere. You guys follow me. You guys should follow me. I'm heading somewhere. So what I'm seeing here is over 219 million. It should be probably more. Which Nigeria passed this thing out is for here because I know. But let's use that one. So 8 billion people in the world, 290 million people in Nigeria, and above is your target market as a skincare brand. So let's say, for example, you want to do detailed targeting for 219 million people in Nigeria alone. What do you think you will say for that ad to perform well? Nothing. It is going to be too broad. You're not even going to have the money to push that competition. You have to streamline to your micro market. So even if you streamline to your micro market, let's take, for example, now your micro market as a skincare brand, you streamline it to young Black people or young, whatever. Let's just use young Black people in Nigeria. That's going to bring you, young Black people in Nigeria is the whole of Nigeria. We're all Black. No. Some people are fair. Like, I'm not using Black as a race now. I'm using it as a skin tone. That's who your micro market is. Now, beyond young Black people, is also young Black people who have a specific type of skin, dry skin, with plenty. So are you seeing that the concept of small is not actually small in reality? In reality, the more smaller you get with your micro market, the bigger the impact of your detailed targeting. Did you get that? But you can't guess this information. You have to research it and generate it from data. You have to research it, and some of you now, you are guessing you know the answer. You don't know the answer. You have to research it, okay? You have to research it and generate it from data. Now, when you research it, you generate your first answer, you take it back to the science room, try it with the technical part, run out those ads, get back insights, go again. So when you do an ad and the insight is bad, don't take it as a bad thing. You probably just need to analyze it. You just need to analyze it to know, okay, is it that I did not get my micro market very well, or is it that my message, there are so many things to analyze. So the concept of detailed targeting is the concept of having a balanced psychology of your micro market, understanding details about your micro market that is beyond you selling to them. I'm not talking about your target market here, and then of course running the technical part on it over and over again until you get set of targeting that you use for your business, or until you graduate to someone like me who can literally get my targeting by just articulately messaging. So who has any question? And did you learn something in this life? Did you learn something in this? If you still, after this class, and you still think detailed targeting is for them to tell you who your detailed targeting is, you need deliverance. They need to pray for you. I will pray for you. So who has learned something from this class? Who has questions? If you want to understand all of these concepts, short form content, all this training is not going to do the magic for you. Go and pay for my trainings. Go and join my programs and learn, and stop stressing yourself online. Go and sign up for my programs and pay, because I'm definitely not going to be able to deliver everything on this 1 hour lives that we're doing weekly. So who has learned about detailed ad targeting in this life, or you have any question? If you have a question, any question about your business, you can go ahead and drop it now. Thank you very much. So Pure Skin Fix, I'm so sorry. Pure Skin Fix, thank you very much. So that's the whole concept of detailed ad targeting. There's the technical part, which you need to understand, and then you use the psychology of thank you. You use the psychology of micro marketing to keep running through the technical part until you get the right set of data for your business. All these people that say bring money, let them target, what they're going to do for you is they're going to do general ad targeting for you. What general ad targeting does is that it's going to put you in the faces of the same people that your competition is going to every single time. It's going to give you in their faces. And the worst part is, if your messaging is not even right, you are going to be saying the same thing that your competition is saying in the faces of the same people they are saying it to, irritating them the more, and obviously you're not going to sell, so you're wasting money. There is a hierarchy and there's a system I always use for ad that works well, especially when you're a learner. There's a hierarchy and a system I use inside of my programs, and I hope that those of you who have signed up, of course, you're going to be learning more from there. I'm going to save this live on my Instagram, on my YouTube, for those of you who want to have access to it. Thank you so much. I learned so much today. Thanks for the class. You are very welcome. I am expecting that you guys are not going to have a lot of questions. I'm expecting that, because the class was very detailed. The section was very, very detailed. I'm not expecting a lot of questions. I think I did a very good job in explaining it to you guys. But if you do have any question regarding your business in general, your business as a business owner, your business in general, issues you're having with your business, let's not forget, next week Monday we're going to have another training section. After next week Monday, which is the last Monday in November. Thank you so much for the class. You're very welcome. I don't expect a lot of questions. After next week Monday, where I'm going to do another training on making 7 figures in your business, the things you have to know, I am going to enter into a series throughout December. The series we're going to do in December is your business and the anointing. We're going to be talking so much about business as it has to do with scriptures, and we're going to be praying a lot for our businesses throughout December. So start getting ready and start telling your friends about it. We're going to do that every week. We're going to do that every week. So don't forget all of these concepts. And of course, don't also forget the concept I told you. What is stopping business owners from growing online, entitlement, and all of those things. A lot of business owners, in fact, I personally think that the worst part of it is entitlement. That mindset of I deserve it, I deserve it. You deserve what? You probably just had a business 1 month ago. You're showing up, your page still looks like crap. Your page still looks like crap. The quantity of videos on your page is not even up to 1,000 or 2,000. The quality is still scrappy, and somehow you are feeling so entitled. I even feel like that sometimes. But at least, instead of you focusing on your entitlement, I think you should rather focus on, okay, if I try this thing and it's not working, there's definitely something that I am not doing right that I need to check. Of course, we all pray that we're entitled to God's blessing. God should bless us. But beyond that, don't allow that entitlement to stop you from becoming excellent. I think that should be your takeaway. Don't allow that entitlement to stop you from becoming an excellent business owner, because if you allow your entitlement mentality to stop you from becoming an excellent business owner, you are not going to be skilled at what you do. And even with the fact that you're not skilled, you are scrappy, you're probably not so good, you're still going to be expecting so much of a result. Same thing with somebody that has been investing time to, hi Harriet, you are going to be expecting the same result with somebody who has been investing time to be excellent. You're going to be expecting the same result to someone who has been having sleepless nights on their business. You, who you're probably not excellent with what you're doing, you've not invested time in becoming skilled, you're still going to be expecting the same result. So instead of allowing, we should pray for things to happen for us, but let it not be cloud your mind to the point where you become, you're not even qualified for the things you're expecting. So this entitlement, great, you're a child of God, blessing of Abraham over your life, fine. But don't allow your entitlement mentality to stop you from exhibiting excellence. Don't allow it. What's this guy's name in the Bible? Daniel. Even in as much as Daniel already knew who he was, that blessing, there's already a blessing over his tribe. Daniel still tried to be excellent. Joseph, the one where they said throw away. Even as much as he understood that there is in fact, Joseph, the Bible says, the God of Isaac, Jacob, these guys are people who have blessing hanging over their head. His father literally collected the blessing straight from his dad. Yet, Joseph did not have that. He's the one that they made a multiple color jacket for. He's the one who already had dreams. He still went ahead and exhibited excellence. You don't allow your entitlement, don't allow things you feel you have access to stop you from being excellent, because that's probably you shooting yourself in the leg. That is probably you shooting yourself in the leg, because you are going to be there looking, expecting, feeling upset with things that you're getting or things that you are not getting, and somebody who someone who is practicing excellence is doing better than you. So please do not allow that entitlement mentality to rob you of actually being the best version of yourself. So if you are that kind of person who you feel so entitled, repent. All right, repent from that attitude and get better. So basically, the life is ending in about 2 minutes. In these 2 minutes, if you have any question, you can ask. This live stream is going to be saved on Detailed Targeting. It's going to be saved on my YouTube, and I'll post it on the free communities. And if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can have access to it. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'll put the link to my YouTube channel later on my bio so that you can access it from there. I just hope I've covered everything. We are starting a series in December. We're going to be praying and learning so much about our business and the anointing. We're going to be learning so much about our business and the anointing, what God has for our business, what God is expecting for our business, what God is expecting from our business. Yes, finally, before I leave, thank you so much. I really, really wanted to share this concept with you guys. I told you that one of the issues that I have seen, well, I need to it. One of the issues I've seen with business owners is the fact that they are not business owners. They don't want to grow. Now, the way you can solve that issue of not wanting to grow or indirectly not being a business owner that has a big vision for yourself is the concept of thinking about ownership. Thinking about having things that you can, things that I don't know the best way I can articulate what I'm trying to say. Things that a branch of you that can bless other people, a branch of you that can bless people, that can bless your generations. Your business, you should take it seriously. You should want to grow. You should want to invest in it. You should see it as a long-term goal because it's a branch of you that can bless a lot of people. It's a branch of you that you own. If you have a registered business, it's like owning a property. It's a branch of you that you own that you can give to your children. It's a branch of you that you own that you can sell. Some people sell their businesses and they exit their businesses with like 100 million. What's 100 million? People exit. One of the highest sold tech company in Nigeria, I think they sold for $20 billion. And that business was like less than 5 years old. So you can, if you understand that your business is something that you own that can bless others, this small business I started online can grow into something that you can pass to your children. You can literally pass the papers of your company to your kids. When somebody passes down a company to you in the United States, somebody brings their limited liability company and passes it to you, you literally have the right to apply to come to the US as an employee of that business. They see you as an owner, just the way they see a house owner. You can come in like that. So you really need to take this in seriously. You need to take your business seriously because this is something that you own that can bless others. Your business is a branch of you that can be omnipresent and can be such a blessing that you as a person cannot carry. My business is why we are all here. I'm teaching you guys, you're learning. If I didn't have a business, I'd probably be going to work 9 to 5, do sales and marketing strategy for a company, business development, blah, 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 and go home. But when you have a business, it's something that you own. It's a branch of you that God can use to preserve the earth. So this is by far my only advice. If you want to solve that issue of showing up for your business and not actually wanting to grow, you just see your business as a side hustle, you can change that mindset. Changing your mindset helps a lot. So this is a perfect place for us to wind down this live. I'm going to see you guys again either when I'm having a random live or when we have our scheduled live on Monday. The reason why this live was on Wednesday is because I had things to do. Rather, is on Wednesday is because I had things to do Monday and Tuesday. So this live, we're going to have another one on Monday. Until then, bye. Have a lovely time, and I will see you guys next time.